Hello from Kennacraig on the Kintyre peninsula, and behind me you can see MV Isle of Arran, which means only one thing. I'm sailing from Kennacraig to Port Askaig on the island of Islay. So we're going to get on board soon, have a little explore and enjoy this roughly 2-hour crossing. Why don't you come along and we'll see how it goes. So first up, the terminal building at Kennacraig features a ticket office, as you would expect, toilets, as you would expect, vending machines, as you'd expect, and some seating, as you would expect. You also get a great view of the vessel. We're due to sail at 1300 hours, and at 12:30 things start to happen in and around the ferry.
Kan je starten bij Lefort?
De Lagerville in Beek.
Ja, dat is met de supermarkt.
Wil je naar de supermarkt?
Deze avond wel.
Gaan we gewoon vanavond barbecuen?
Van jou man.
We gaan 2 avonden barbecuen?
We hebben kolen voor...
We gaan 2 avonden barbecuen?
We hebben kolen voor 3 we hebben kolen voor...
My Dutch isn't great, but I think we're having a barbecue. Anyway, time to get on board. Our journey today will see us sail down West Loch Tarbert from Kennacraig and then enter the Sound of Islay, arriving at Port Askaig. A journey of 30 miles or 48 kilometres and due to last 1 hour and 55 minutes. The Isle of Arran entered service on the 13th of December 1984, just a few days before Do They Know It's Christmas went to number 1 in the UK charts. In December 1984, the BBC was also running teasers and promotions for its new soap opera, EastEnders, which would begin airing in 1985. Also in 1984, I started attending primary school. What a year. The main passenger accommodation can be found on deck 4. So midships is the information desk. There's also plenty of luggage racks and also a gaming area which appeared to be closed. At the forward end of the vessel is the coffee cabin with a shop and lounge and also a pet area. To the aft end of the vessel is where you'll find the Mariner's Cafe, and not surprisingly this was a very busy spot indeed. But I'm going to head outside and watch our departure. And bang on time, we leave the berth. And the ship's plate confirms that Isle of Arran was built by Ferguson Ailsa Limited of Port Glasgow and Troon. And not too long into our journey and the car horn chorus has begun. So let's have a bit of an explore. We'll start up on deck 5, which is an open air passenger deck. It comes with the CalMac red plastic seating, and up here you'll get great uninterrupted views of the surroundings. From there, let's take a leap down to deck 3. Not literally, of course, that would be ridiculous and incredibly unsafe. Deck 3 is a sheltered seating area where you can gain access to the car deck and passenger lounges. There's also a dedicated luggage area on deck 3. It also features the CalMac red plastic seating. Wasn't very busy on this particular sailing. I imagine it doesn't get used that often these days, and I think maybe in the winter time it'd be very chilly indeed. But anyway, that's deck 3. And climbing up from deck 3, we're back to the aft end of deck 4, where there's some more seating. The cost for an adult foot passenger single between Kennacraig and Port Askaig in 2026 was £9. That's tremendous value. We obviously had a car with us, and that was £45, 90 pence one way. Again, I think that's really, really good value. The days for the Isle of Arran at CalMac are numbered. In December 2025, CalMac announced that she would be retired from the fleet by the end of 2026. Although interestingly, the chief executive of Caledonian Maritime Assets Limited has said that the Isle of Arran, the Isle of Mull and the Isle of Lewis could be sold off to serve Mediterranean ports during their summer season. So maybe it's the end for the Isle of Arran at CalMac, but not necessarily the end of her sailing days. So back on deck 4, I thought I'd have another little look round. We're approaching our destination, and I thought, good time to film, it'll be really quiet. So down this corridor past the toilets is the coffee cabin and also the pet lounge. So the pet lounge was fairly busy through the passage, but at this point it's very quiet and it's very pleasant. Look, there's something from Take the High Road, and on the other side, on the starboard side of the vessel, is the coffee cabin, which again was a very popular spot throughout the sailing, but quite quiet now. Anyway, because of that, I then had to run down to the car, jump in just in time for us to depart the vessel. It was a cracking sailing. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching, and maybe next time I'll be able to film something a little bit better getting off the ferry. Thanks for watching.